Hey Vamsa, how are you, buddy? We are live already and we'll just start in a minute. I'm just setting up few things and we'll start quickly. Okay, four people are already watching us. That's nice. So hey guys, welcome back. Let me turn on. So today is day number 41. Yesterday we could not stream. I am extremely sorry for yesterday. If you were waiting for the live stream, due to some reasons, I was not able to stream yesterday, but today we will continue and let's go. And in the last stream, like day before yesterday, we were solving the last few problems from stack and queues in the drivers A to Z sheet. So we will continue from there. Dipanshu Nayak is here. Pranam Dipanshu, Pranam. कैसा चल रहा है? How are your interviews going, Dipanshu buddy? Hmm, where is the live chat? Hmm, now it's visible. अभी करता है प्रणाम. All messages and here we go. Let's go. So on day number 40, we had solved a problem or not. This maximal rectangles problem we had solved. मेरी आवाज आ रही है या नहीं? ये तो मैंने चेक ही नहीं किया. Hey guys, am I audible? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I know that I'm audible. And on day number 39, we had solved this maximal rectangles problem and sliding window problem also, and the stock span problem. And yesterday we had solved that celebrity problem. Today we will solve that LRU and LFU problems, okay? On day number 40, we had solved these celebrity problem, and today we will solve, that is day number 41, we will solve LRU and LFU problems. Okay, so let's get started and let's understand what does it mean by LRU and LFU. Mm, System sound is also audible to you guys. Implementation problems. We have done sliding window already. The celebrity problem was also done in the last stream. And today we will solve LRU cache. Important. This is a hard problem. We will try that we solve at least one problem by ourselves. Let's read it out. Is there anyone new who has joined our live stream? What time is it? We will start solving the problem in just 3 minutes. I think I should start. So the problem is design a data structure that follows the constraint of a least recently used cache, LRU cache. Implement the LRU cache class, LRU cache int capacity, initialize the LRU cache with positive size capacity, int get int key, return the value of key if the key exists, otherwise return 1. So, okay. So there are two methods, get and put. Get method is used to get the value of a key if it exists or not, and put method is used to update or insert a value into the data structure. And your LRU cache object will be instantiated and called as such. Okay, bro, I am feeling very low. Even I am feeling very low, bro. But there is no shortcut. We need to be consistent and let's focus you. Array, what am I saying? Bro, I was really busy with some work. That is why I could not respond to you. What happened, Vamsavardhan? प्रिंसिपल ने या टीएनपी डिपार्टमेंट ने ब्लैकलिस्ट करने की धमकी दी क्या? What happened, buddy? I will join at 10. I will try to make myself better. Best. Okay. Uh, मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं हुआ. I'm just busy with some works, and I was also alone at my home, but I was busy doing stuff that I can't share with you right now. But get well soon, buddy. Don't be demotivated or depressed. And let's solve the problem. And first, we need to understand what is least recently used LRU cache. So it was somewhere in operating system in which there are multiple processes and which are stored in the cache memory, and we get the, like, this is an algorithm. Okay, so मुझे भी clearly याद नहीं आ रहा है, तो let's revise that algorithm. Okay, so we can ask ChatGPT about LRU algorithm. Okay, so what is LRU? And it's popular cache eviction policy used in computer systems to efficiently manage limited memory. The problem it solves: imagine you have a limited memory. Say you can only store k items. When the cache is full and new item needs to be added, which old item should you remove? Remove the one that has been used for the longest time. And it assumes that recently used items are more likely to be used again soon, and old ones are probably not needed anymore. क्या पढ़ा नहीं रहा, मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ, और अब से रेगुलरली आई विल ट्राई टू सॉल्व एटलीस्ट वन डीएसए प्रॉब्लम every single day, and I am going to extend the series from 45 days to maybe 60 and 90 days, and we will be consistent from now. Although, स्माइल क्यों कर रहे हो? लाइक स्माइल ना करूँ क्या मैं? ओके, फ्रॉम नाउ आई विल टीच, लाइक, ओके, आई विल सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स लाइक दिस. ओके. Hmm. So what we were doing, we were solving LRU problem. You guys, do you understand? पहचानते हो मेरे को? Nobody. Don't distract me, please. We are doing some serious stuff, okay? The problem it solves: remove the one that has been used for the longest time. It assumes that recently used items are more likely to be used again. So, what we do in least recently used policy of managing storage or memory is that if we are accessing any file or process frequently, we, okay, it is about storing items in the memory. Okay, smiling now. Sorry. Let's read it first. I will explain it later. What I understood. Let me understand first how it works conceptually. Each time you access an item in the cache, you mark it as recently used. When inserting a new item and the cache is full, you evict the item that was least recently used. Think of it like a queue of item ordered by recency. So front most recently used, back the least recently used. When the cache is full, you kick out the one at the back. Okay, so we can solve it using DAG, double-ended queue. Okay, let's say the cache can hold three items. Okay, so put the first operation is put one, second operation is put two, third operation is put three. That means the cache is now full. The one is least recently used, and then the next operation is access two. So when we are accessing, the two becomes the most recently used. Okay, and then we perform operation number four, that is four next fifth operation, that is put 4. So we are adding a new item in the cache, but the cache is already full, so we will remove the least recently used, that was 1. Okay, so 1 को यूज नहीं किया है. So efficient implementations are to make LRU fast, constant time for get and put. We use combination of hash map for quick lookups of key, doubly linked list to maintain what? Maintain the order of usage, most recently used at one and least at the other. This hybrid structure allows get key and put key values. Okay. Real world application CPU cache L1, L2, L3, web browser caching pages, database buffer management, operating system page replacement algorithms. Okay, so the simple algorithm is Scaligo. Okay, what is the page clear? So how do we do that? Hmm, Clear canvas, reset the canvas. Okay, now what is happening? Let us suppose that we have a cache memory of size 4. Okay, we are assuming the maximum size of the cache memory is 4. ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया. Now it's good. So if its capacity is 4, we have 4 memory locations. So, and the this is a data structure. Okay, we are creating a new data structure. So let's say we have created a doubly linked list. उसी के फॉर्म में लिखते हैं इसको. So we will create a doubly linked list that will contain key value pairs. Okay, and control G, and its capacity is 3. So the memory will have 3 memory blocks in which it can store some item or anything. और ये रीसेट होने के बाद में ये क्या हुआ? I was resetting it. यहाँ करते हैं. Fish, and let's give it a title that is LRU problem code. And so what is a doubly linked list in which we have both 2 keys for every item? Exactly. Is there anyone on the live chat? Okay, nice. So, okay, let me write. It will have two operations. One is get, okay, and the other will be get and put. Put के arguments होंगे key and a value. और get method का argument होगा key, which will return the value of the key if it exists. Otherwise, it will return -1. So let's suppose that the capacity of our cache is 3. Okay, c is equals to 3. That is the capacity of our cache. And the first operation is to put something into the memory. Okay, so let's say the first operation we performed is put 1, and similarly we inserted other items into the memory, cache memory. Okay, 2, and the third operation was 3. Okay, and agar if we are doing it like that, so what will happen? Let's say at this point when we are inserting 1, what we have, we will check if the deck or placement की तैयारी is asking, brother, what's your learning during this beautiful journey, what you did study from, and where to begin and still in the race. Bro, okay, my learning from this journey was that I should be consistent. Consistency is everything, whatever I do. Like if I'm learning consistently, even few things, like even if I'm solving one easy problem every single day, that will benefit me more than doing like huge chunks in short time. Like instead of solving multiple problems in a single day, if I'm solving some problems every single day, that will give me more outcomes. Okay, this is the one thing that I learned. Consistency is must if you want to achieve anything. And what you did study from, like what does that mean? What did you study from? What I studied in this journey, or where did I studied it from? So I've shared everything on my YouTube channel. You can watch out from there. And if you want a sum up or a quick summary of what I learned over past 30-40 days, is that earlier I was like afraid or scared of solving problems regularly, or like I had this problem of giving up. Like I used to start solving problems and I could solve problems for few days, like 3 to 4 days, and after that I used to give up कि like यार प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, प्रॉब्लम खुद से सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, सॉल्यूशन इंट्यूशंस नहीं आ रहे हैं, अप्रोचेस नहीं आ रहे हैं। तो व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू डू, मैं क्या करता था कि मैं स्किप कर देता था, कुछ दिन सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करता था, 2 दिन करता था, तीसरे दिन करता था, चौथे दिन आते आते लाइक आई यूज टू गेट एग्जॉस्ट कि यार प्रॉब्लम खुद से सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा है, मैं बस सॉल्यूशन देख रहा हूँ, इसका तो कोई फायदा है ही नहीं। ऐसा करता था, एंड उसकी वजह से मैं कभी प्रॉब्लम्स कंटिन्यूअसली सॉल्व कर ही नहीं पाता था। देन आफ्टर like getting too late for the placement preparation, at certain point I realized that I need to solve problems consistently and I need to like overcome this habit of procrastination, चीज़ों को टालना बंद करना पड़ेगा। तो I decided कि I will be sharing my journey publicly on YouTube to be consistent, and it really helped me becoming consistent. I started with solving problems from Striver's A to Z sheet, and initially problems were difficult for me. Like मतलब ये सीरीज स्टार्ट करने के पहले अगर मैं लिंक्ड लिस्ट का कोई टॉपिक या कोई क्वेश्चन भी देखता था तो आई गॉट स्कैर्ड कि भाई ये तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता होगा। स्टैक का क्वेश्चन देखता था तो आई यूज टू थिंक कि ये तो लाइक कोई प्रो पीपल ही सॉल्व कर सकते हैं जिनने बहुत सारे सॉल्व क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रखे हों। तो ऐसा फोबिया सा था। बट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम्स रेगुलरली ऑन यूट्यूब, आई रियलाइज्ड कि व्हेन आई वाज सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम्स अगेन एंड अगेन, आई गॉट अ हैबिट के आई कैन सॉल्व एनी प्रॉब्लम। अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आता है तो आई कैन एटलीस्ट ट्राई कि मैंने कुछ तो सॉल्व कर रखा है, एंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट नॉलेज आई कैन सॉल्व मोर प्रॉब्लम्स। एंड सीरियसली आई कुड कांट इमेजिन कि मैंने इतने दिन में इतने सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर दिए हैं। एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एनीवेयर ब्रो। एंड प्लीज next time write your question clearly so that I can understand what you're asking. And let me get back to, I get distracted easily in my real life as well, on my stream also. I need to fix that, okay? So in the first operation, we will put 1 into the DAC or double-ended queue, whatever we are using to implement this LRU policy. So what we will do, we will first check if the cache memory is full or not. So अगर cache memory full होगी, then we will have to update the currently inserted elements, okay? So we will check if the cache is full, okay? And if it is full, इसके आगे देखते हैं। If it is full, let's see, यहीं पे लिखते हैं। अगर if it is full, then write we will write the logic for updating the least recently bro, that is not true. I failed in that also. Like after day number 35, I had my Capgemini interview, right? So due to that, like I paused the series for around 1 week, and after that Diwali came, and because of that, I had to extend the pause, and I could not restart the series until the 3rd of November. And recently I restarted the series. So there is a gap of around 20 days in between in the day 35 and day 36 video. Okay. So that is the real truth. And it's okay. Like nothing is perfect, and you should not strive for perfection. Instead, just take action, right? Don't be worried or don't overthink on making things perfect, right? Nothing is perfect, and even I fail. I and this is it. What I was saying. Then we will write the logic for updating the least recently used item in the memory. Okay, but currently the कैशे is empty. ये तो लिखने का कोई point नहीं था. Since the memory is empty, simply insert one in the memory. Okay, and on the next step, what will happen? We will insert uh, one into the DAC or doubly linked list, and it is the value. Mm, let's call it node 0. That ये तो बहुत thick stroke है इसका. Let's update. What I was doing. We will insert one into the doubly linked list, and the node will be marked as node 0. Okay, so n 0 or the key equals to 0 means that it is the bro. I I got interim offer. Like I don't have the offer letter or letter of intent right now, but I got interim offer from Capgemini. So I've cleared the interview, but job is the process is still undergoing. So it is not confirmed that I'm placed, but hopefully I will get the offer. Okay, it is from Capgemini. Okay, and to be honest, before starting the series, I was not prepared at all. Like all the preparation I did in this series after starting YouTube, and जितने भी कंपनीज और जितने भी टेस्ट मैंने दिए हैं इस सीरीज को स्टार्ट करने के पहले, I failed miserably. Like I was not even getting shortlisted for the interview. Only after starting the series, working hard for 1 month, I got shortlisted for an interview, and did that did go really well. Went really well. Tenses भी खराब है मेरे, but I get it. Sometimes I get nervous while speaking in English. And one more thing, I started this series to improve my communication skills. And whenever you find me making mistakes, you can update me in the live chat that I'm making some mistake while speaking and how can I improve. Okay, so the next node will be N1 and the other node will be N2. Okay, so there are three nodes in our cache memory, and let's say while we were inserting one into the memory, we inserted while checking if it is empty. It was empty. And after that, we will check if the cache is full. Cache is not full right now, so we will insert directly into the next node. 2 will be inserted into the N1 node, or let's call it N1 only. N1, N2, and N3. Okay, so 2 will get inserted, and after that, similarly, 3 will also get inserted into the memory. Okay, after that, if we get an operation, get operation क्या करता है कि की की वैल्यू को रिटर्न कर देता है. सो यही है ना क्वेश्चन. Bro, I have shared my roadmap on my GitHub profile. You can watch it from there. Let me show you. Can you see my VS Code? I have shared these files from each day of my series on my GitHub repository. Okay. There I have shared this DSA roadmap that I prepared using ChatGPT, and you can follow this exact same roadmap. And I have written that you just need around 21 days of preparation for being prepared to clear a service based company. Okay. Companies like Cap, Gemini. Okay. So you just need to try to solve, matlab, learn these topics. Okay. And I've created the advanced data structures and algorithms also that you can do after getting placed in a service based company on your own campus. Right. Hmm, Placement की तैयारी. What do you do on your channel, bro? Placement की तैयारी. Are you thinking of starting learning in public also? If you will do, I will promote you. Start today. I will join your live stream every day. Okay, if you do so, just mention me there. And one more thing, I am only following Striver's A to Z sheet. Okay, that is it. And let's continue and remove these things first. Yes, bro, I would appreciate if you start doing that. Even I get like मैं बहुत लेजी हो जाता हूँ समटाइम्स कि sometimes I feel like आज नहीं करते हैं live stream, but people remind me. Like one of my good friend who joins me on my live stream every day, SG Bhai, DMs me every single day. If I'm getting late to start the stream, he DMs me, consistency. What about consistency, bro? You promised that you will be consistent. And then I tell myself that, okay, I have to stream, right? Let's say if the fourth operation is get to, then what we will do, we need to update it. Like we will return the value of 2, like we will return the data should ds should return the value of 2, should return what's wrong. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Hmm. So the data structure should return the value of key 2. क्योंकि टाइप ही कर देते हैं, I waste so much time. The data structure most recently used data or item in the memory. Okay, is it visible or not? What happened to it? Browser. No, there is no problem. Even I'm streaming live, and most people stream live at night, right? And this is the simplest setup you can do, right? मतलब I'm telling you, stream करने के लिए you just have to give lowest effort. If you are trying to मतलब अगर तुम content creation start करोगे and if you try to make short form content, उसमें तुम्हें बहुत ज़्यादा efforts देने पड़ेंगे. But if you are just sharing your coding sessions or like study sessions, it is the easiest. तुम्हें बस webcam on करना है and you have to start studying like I'm doing, right? And you have to do very few things like setting up the streaming software and learn how to stream it, right? And yeah, lowest effort तो है but कम effort नहीं है, like still you have to give efforts, put in efforts, right? The memory should return the value of given key and update it as the most recently used. Bro, to be honest, I'm just using everything created using DIY ideas. Webcam is of my laptop, like matlab laptop's internal camera, and the light is just a LED bulb inserted in a cardboard, and there is the backlight is just a circuit that we use on Diwali on our houses to decorate our houses. Just put in front of the wall, okay? And there is one more similar circuit of yellow color in front of my face. That is why, like, my face is clearly visible. So it's just about lights and their placement, right? And कैमरा की क्वालिटी इज जस्ट एवरेज 2 मेगापिक्सल का कैमरा है लैपटॉप का सो दिस इज इट हाउसेस मेरा प्रोनाउंसिएशन भी कितना अजीब है बट हु cares so the fourth operation will be get to but this time the priority should get updated मतलब लेट्स से ये थोड़ा उल्टा कर दिया इनको अपडेट करते हैं लेट्स से ये जो फ्रंट वाला जो नोड होगा लिंक्ड लिस्ट में दैट विल बी कॉल्ड n1 ओके जो नेक्स्ट नोड होगा दैट विल बी कॉल्ड n2 and the third node will be n3 okay so when the uh, when the cache memory is empty the latest element will get inserted into n1 only but when a new element is inserted it should get updated this will take which one will be the optimized I'm assuming myself only by myself. The memory should return the value of the given key and update it as the most recently used. So after that, this operation, the value of 2 should be on the higher priority as the most recently used. Let's say if it was a queue, double-ended queue, and it has elements. And let's say we inserted some element. It will get inserted here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And let's say someone accessed this element, so we need to update its priority for the uh, least recently used as we just need to update it to the front. Okay. The linked list में simply we will change the connection of the nodes. Value and next node. या तो मैं पूरा ही गलत कर रहा हूँ डबल एंडेड क्यू में द नेक्स्ट नोड होता है एक यहाँ पे वैल्यू होती है यहाँ पे नेक्स्ट नोड होता है यहाँ पे प्रीवियस नोड होता है ओके So simple सा solution implementing बता रहा हूँ. Okay, and let's name these nodes. This is N1, this is N2, this is N3, and which college is yours? My college. It's a famous college in the central India. Uh, कोई तो प्राइवेट कॉलेज है भोपाल का बहुत फेमस है वो. What I was doing, the next node of N1 will be pointing to N2. Okay, and the previous node of N2 will be pointing to N1. Similarly, N2 to N3 and N3 to N2. Okay, and let's say when we inserted 1, we will we will create the first node and insert it into it. Okay, I am in my 7th semester right now, and the next one is 2, the next one is 3, and we when we are accessing N2, we need to update it and take it to the front and update it like this. This is how we can do it, right? तो अच्छे से करते हैं इसको. Let's say this is the memory and its capacity is 3, so we have 3 columns or rows. Okay, and the priority decreases, like the most frequently used will be on the top. Okay, so let's say this is the priority. Here the we will have most most recently used. It was not frequently, it was recently. No, bro, it will take around 3 4 months of consistent effort. Only after that, my channel will get monetized. But I was here for consistency only, but as it's going well, so I'm trying to do more of content creation. Mm, let's say notification sound live stream में भी आ रहा है. I should reduce the sound. Okay, let's say on the first operation, what we are doing, we are inserting put key and values put करनी है. Hello शशांक, sir, how are you? कैसी चल रही है गेट की प्रिपरेशन? आज किसी और को लेकर आया हूँ, थैंक यू सो मच. LRU cache of capacity 3. Okay, and the first operation is bro, Striver की sheet is publicly available for free. You just have to search it on Google. Search it as Strivers. It will get sheet, and you will get to this page. You can make your account and you can track your progress there. Okay, and you will get the link to the problems also in the roadmap. Okay. Abdullah sir fan. Arey, uh, there's a good story about my teacher who used to teach me computer science in my school in class 11th. His name is Abdullah, and here we have Mr. Abdullah's fan. Okay, so the first operation is put key 1 and value is equals to A. Okay, so this I okay. So what we will do, we will insert in the pair of key and value. Okay, so this was the first operation, and the next operation will okay, इसको copy करना है. Okay, now the second operation will be like inserting B at key 2, like when key is equals to 2, um, value is B, and similarly at key is equals to 3, the value will be C. This smile gives a boost to the adrenaline. Okay, when we are inserting a new element that will be most recently used, that will be inserted over the top, and the previous one will get shifted to the next memory location, or it matlab basically logically it is on the same memory location, but the uh, mark of the least recently used will get updated. Okay, so these three operations were very easy to understand. Okay, and after that, when we are getting something like instead of put, we are calling get method, get key to. Let's say we call this get key to method. So what will happen? The second key will get updated as the most recently used. Okay, so what will happen? The key 2 will get updated to the most recently used, and the previous most recently will take its place, and one will be it's the least recently used. And yes, bro, it will remain public, and I will continue after 45 days. I will do this for my lifetime. Like when whenever I'm solving any DSA problem or learning any new concept in DSA, I will be streaming live daily, even after the series ends or whatever happens, whatever. Why I slips, why my tongue slips. And let's say the next operation is get something that is not in the memory. So इसको copy करते हैं and let's say we are get we are calling a function with key 4, so which does not exist, so it will return -1. It should return -1, okay, and it will remain same. And if we try to insert new key 4, then what will happen? The most recently used one will get updated. Okay, one more thing. This is the current state of our memory. Okay, and the most recently will get updated with 4, and the least recently used will get removed. Okay, so yeah, we will have 4 comma D. Okay, the updated or the newly inserted value or key value pair. Okay, and the operation is put 4 comma 4 colon D. ऐसे लिखना है, की वैल्यू भी लिखना पड़ेगा. Key is 4 and value is D. Okay, this is what should happen. Do tongue twisters, it will fix your fumbling. Yes, it gets fixed sometimes, but sometimes when I'm nervous or I'm thinking too much, it comes back. So I think these are all the operations and the conditions that we need to keep in mind while solving this problem. And so these are all the operations. We put 2, we just simply put 2, then we put 1 comma 1, that was key and value, and then we call 2 comma 2, that is key and value. So it should, okay, it was the size. Hmm, here is it. We will this as call this with the size, which will insert the capacity of our LRU cache memory, and then we will put 1 comma 1, that is key value, then 2 comma 2, and then we will call get 1, So it should return 1, which is right. Then we will put something that is 3 comma 3. Then we will get second key, which will be -1 because it is not there, because 1 was the most recently used one. Okay. Hmm. कि पांशु भाई ट्रिप पेंडिंग है ऐसा सस्सो बोल रहा है। पिछली बार तूने कैंसिल करवाया था। मैंने कब कैंसिल करवाया था? अब तो आई एम रेडी। जब बोलोगे जहाँ बोलोगे चल दूंगा। लेट्स गो। बट मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम का क्या करूँगा मैं? आई नीड टू बी कंसिस्टेंट। ओ, इसका सॉल्यूशन कैसे क्रिएट होगा? बट हाउ डू वी इम्प्लीमेंट दिस? I know that it will use doubly linked list, but we need to store key and value. Sure, bro, sure. Join my Discord server. We will plan some events like that on our Discord. Okay, and we will do a interaction there for sure. Thanks for the idea. Like I will definitely do that. A Google Meet kind of thing. We can do it right now after the live stream as well. And okay, there are few things that we need to keep in mind. Let's say first thing that we need to keep in mind is that we want to check if the keys exist in the memory. So we can use hashmap to store these values. Okay, key and value pair. Okay, so we have a hashmap to store the keys and values. Mm, okay. So we can use doubly linked list whenever whenever adding a new element or data, new key value pair, where we will add it to the head of linked list to be marked as the most recently used. Okay, and whenever we are accessing any key value, then also we, ये मच्छर जैसी आवाज आ रही है क्या लाइव स्ट्रीम में? मुझे क्यों सुनाई दे रही है? There are people in my circle who want to give such interviews, and if they want to solve the problem live, then find out what can be the best possible solution. What do you mean? Like they want to solve the problem live, then find out what can be the best solution. What do you mean by that? There are people in my circle who want to give such interviews. What type of solution you're talking about? Liquid problem? What problem? Whenever we are accessing any key value, then also we will update that node to move that node to the head of linked list. Okay, so okay, but in linked list we cannot check if a key exists in it or not. Oh, what? Hash map, quick lookup of keys and doubly linked list. Okay, so we will maintain a hash map which will store the keys and uh, doubly linked list to maintain the order of usage. Okay, this is the thing. I was only looking into doubly linked list. So what we will do simply, by MITS still regrets not having you as a student. Oh my God, that's a good compliment. I'm so happy. भाई मुझे बहुत रिग्रेट होता था फर्स्ट ईयर में कि मैं क्यों नहीं जा पाया MITS, बट आफ्टर hearing this I'm so happy. At least you think MITS सोचे या नहीं सोचे, I don't care. When adding a new key value pair, we will create a new head. Okay, जैसे ही we insert a new key value pair, so key value pair तो कुछ भी होगा, So when we are inserting a new element, we will add it to the W linked list. It is a W linked list, so we will add this will point to null, and this will also be null initially, and it will store the key and the value pair. Key, only the key. Okay, so let's say we inserted one, and when we create a new node, initially it was like the first operation was to insert, put key as 1 and as value as 1 also. Okay, so this is the first operation. So what we will do, we will create a new node of linked list and insert the key as 1. Okay, or the value in the linked list will store the key of uh, key value pair, and will also maintain a hash map. Okay, so we will have a hash map. This is the hash map. Let's say the key का constant क्या है? Okay. Key is from 0 to 10 to the power 4, and the capacity will be up to 3000. Okay, so let's say hash map का size क्या रखेंगे? How will we know the exact size of the hash map? So we will create a hash map of size 10 to the power 5. Is it the case? Okay, whatever it be. So for each key, we will store its existence. So let's say we will create an array marked as zero based indexing. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. Okay, so the index represents the key. Okay, and initially when we inserted put the value 1 and key 1, we will update the uh, okay, so we will update the value in the hash map. Initially, let's say it is storing 0 as the default element, or -1, sorry, -1. If it does not exist, it will contain -1. Okay. Initially, it is storing -1 for every key. Okay. And after inserting key 1, value 1, what we will do, we will update its value to 1. Okay. इसको भी अपडेट कर देते हैं with the color or something else which is clearly visible. Okay, 1. We have updated the key and its value in the hash map. Okay. This is a hash map. This is a linked list, and this is the hash map that we are maintaining. After that, what we will do, we will do the next operation. Let's copy it. It will be like key is equals to 2 and value is equals to 2. Okay. So similarly, we will copy this. We will simply add a new node in front of the previous one and mark it as the head of the linked list. Okay. So the linked list will be updated. So initially it was the head, and now we will add a new node and it will store the key as 2, and the next node of this node will be pointing to the previous node or the 1. Okay, that simply means, okay, and this is just tail. This will become the tail. This will become the head of the linked list, and now this will be pointing to 1. It will be 2. Okay, and our hash map will update the value of 2. And now it will store the value as 2. Okay, the newly inserted value will be 2 at key is equals to 2. And in the next step, let's say after 2 we are inserting value 3. Okay, one more thing. At the start, we should mention the size of the cache memory. So initially what we were assuming that the capacity of the cache memory is 3. Okay, we are assuming. Okay, after that, let's say now we have a linked list with two nodes. After that, we will put a new key value pair, that is 3 comma 3. That is the key is also 3 and the value is also 3. Now what we will do, we will update the head. Okay, we will just simply copy it and we will have a new head and its value will become 3. It is just storing the key. Okay, and its next node is pointing to 2. Okay, that is the second node and its previous node will be pointing to 3. I think my earphones mic is now corrupted. You don't think so? I don't know, मेरे एयरफोन में लाइव स्ट्रीम की जो आवाज आ रही है उसमें ऐसा लग रहा है मच्छर की आवाज आ रही हो. Mosquito is roaming around my mic, or maybe it is because of my earphone that I'm using. Let's see what happens. Now the head will be updated and this is 2, this is 3. एक और काम करते हैं, इसके नीचे लिख देते हैं pn. pn, that means previous node, and and that means next node. That is nothing. कल stream नहीं हुई because I was busy doing some stuff. I'm really sorry for that. Yesterday I could not stream. And our hash map will also get updated with the value 3. Okay. And in the next process or the operation, what is the next operation? First we inserted 1, 2 and 3 also. Then we will get 2. Okay, let's say now we are calling get 2 method. इसको update करते हैं. and now we are getting get key is 2. So in this operation, what our data structure should do, it should return the value of 2 and update it also. So I'm still getting that noise here. Okay, this is just the reason. Am I audible? I hope I am. Now, this operation should return the value of second key. So the first step will be, first we will check in the hash map if the key exists. Okay, if yes, then we will return the node at the node with the key and update it as the head node of linked list. Okay, so what we are doing right now, we will check if 2 exists in the hash map. So as we can see that the value of 2 is not equals to -1, that means 2 exists in the hash map. So what we will do, we will iterate over the linked list and return the value of 2, or the key is equals to 2. And this will now get updated as the head. Mm, this is what should happen. Let's try to solve it doing the same thing. Mm, yes, but low on volume. Yes, I had reduced my volume because I felt my voice was annoying. I think it should not annoy the listeners. So let's create a node class. Let's say class node. Okay, and it will have two things, key and value. So we will have key, we will have value, and we will have node next, node previous. Okay, and the constructor will update the value as key and value, and this dot key is equals to key, this dot value is equals to value, and this dot next is equals to null, this dot previous is also equals to null. Okay, so this is the simple implementation of doubly linked list. Okay, in the LRU, what are the things that we will need? First that is the capacity. So in this LRU cache class, we will create some variables of private int capacity. Okay, private int, not int, map of integer. Integer is the, it's okay, SG by, that's completely fine. Map of integer will, which is mapped to node. So integer comma node and named hash map. Cache map. Cache map. Mm, then private node head and private node tail. Okay. And then LRU constructor will initialize the cache with given capacity. So what are the things that we need to update using the constructor? This dot capacity is equals to capacity. This dot cache map is equals to new hash map. Okay. This dot head is equals to new node with key and values -1 comma -1, and after that this dot tail is equals to new node -1 comma -1. Okay, and this dot head dot next is equals to this dot tail, and this dot tail dot previous is equals to this dot head. So what we are doing, we are simply adding two more nodes named head and tail. तो ये जो head और tail लिखा है इसके लिए हमने separate nodes बना दिया. Okay, so the node named tail will be pointing with to the last node. Okay, and the head will be pointing to the first node. एस जी भाई सिंह पहले दो तीन की वॉचिंग आती थी, अभी 7 से 13 की आती है. आउट ऑफ दैट देर आर टू और two users are me myself, one on the phone, one on the PC. So maybe because of that it seems high, but it's okay still. What we were doing, so we have created the constructor for the LRU cache with a separate head and tail node, and now we need to write int get key. We need to return the value with that key. मुझे linked list के कुछ operations याद नहीं आ रहे हैं. One thing what we will do using hash map, we will check if cache map contains the key. So cache map dot contains key, or the key is key. Okay, so if it contains the key, what we will do, हमने क्या किया था, we created a hash map. We are checking in the hash map if the key exists. अगर key exist करेगी, then we will update, then we will return the value of that key. Okay, we need to update the head. Mm, W3 schools comes into play. W linked list. ऐड और रिमूव के लिए क्या ऑपरेशन होता है? सेल्फ डॉट नेक्स्ट इज नन. ओके. Insert a node. New node is created. Okay. So new node dot next is equals to add. So cars dot add and remove. Add first, at last, remove first, remove last. लेकिन अब वो एनर्जेटिक हर्षित वाली बात नहीं रही. आपको स्ट्रीम देखने पे नींद आती है एंड मुझे सर्वर पे इवेंट्स डालने की परमिशन दी जाए ताकि कम से कम सर्वर में तो कुछ एक्टिविटीज हो. Definitely, SG bro. Tomorrow we are uh, organizing an event where we will be inviting our server members on a Google Meet where the people can ask me any question or doubts, and after that we will take their opinion on what type of events or activities they want in future if someone joins us. Okay, let's schedule it for 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Not 3, but 6 or 7 because people are free around 6 p.m. Okay, where is our channel? Guys, if anyone wants to join our Discord server, hello Ankit, you can go to my channel. There in the description, you can find this Discord join link. invite link and click on that link. You can join. Using that link, you can join our Discord server, and I'm also mentioning it in the live chat. Hello, Ankit. How are you, bro? Ankit, what is your surname? How to pronunciate it? Ghamdan. Ghamdan. Node head and tail. Okay. Integer node. नहीं होती है. I have set it to never expire. This link is working fine. Let me show you. This is my channel's description. EPAM experience. Yes. 123 subscribers. This is our channel. This is our description. This is the link. I'm clicking on it and it will redirect us to the invitation page. And it is working. 149 members we have in our server right now. नॉलेज फैक्ट्स पढ़ ले भाई. हाँ भाई पढ़ रहा हूँ. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. स्क्रीन से ज्यादा पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे. ओके थैंक यू भाई. आप पहले भी आए थे ना. नॉलेज फैक्ट 3691. I could not find a method to add or remove which is inbuilt. So let's create our own methods. So this there is a put method. After that, let's create a public void add node new node, and this will update node next node as head dot next. Head node will already be there when the constructor is called, and head dot next will be pointing to the newly created node, and node dot previous will be pointing to the head node, and node dot next will be pointing to the next node. Okay, that we have created. next node dot previous will be pointing to the node. It's okay, buddy. You can go. And to remove a node from the linked list, we will create a public void remove node node and node previous node will be created with node dot previous value and node next node will store node dot next. ओके सो जिस नोड को हम रिमूव करने वाले हैं उसका प्रीवियस नोड और नेक्स्ट नोड का एड्रेस वी हैव स्टोर्ड इन दीज टू नोड्स एंड देन वी विल अपडेट previous node dot next with next node. That means जो current node है वो delete हो जाएगा and it will be directly pointing, the previous node will be directly pointing to the next node of the current node. Okay, and next node dot previous will be equals to previous node. Okay. Mm, and using this we will now we will write this method get method. Now we will check if cache map dot contains key. अच्छा ठीक है इसको if not contains key होगा then we will return -1. If it contains the key then only we will do node is equals to cache map dot get key. Okay, so it will return the key and store it in the node. The key value pair it will get stored, not the key value pair but the value of the key will get stored in the node. Okay, name node. Okay, and then we will remove node. It will remove the node from the current linked list and after that we will add it to the linked list again, add node, and then we will return node dot value, and if key does not exist then we will simply return -1. Okay, and similarly we will write the logic for one and only we will check if cache map dot contains key. So first thing we will check if the key already exists in the node. If it exists, we will store the old value in a new node named node old node is equals to cache map dot get key. Okay, and we will simply remove old node. Okay, And if it does not exist, we will add node is equals to new node with key and value, and cache cache map dot put key comma node and add node. And if the size of map is greater than capacity, we will remove the last node. Okay, तो उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? Suppose when we are adding elements, if the size of the map is greater than the capacity, then we will delete the last node. So let's say if cache map dot size is greater than capacity, we will create a node named node to delete our last node, LRU node. Node LRU is equals to tail dot previous. So जो tail है वो तो हमेशा last में रहेगी, लेकिन उसके पिछला वाला node is the last node. Then we will simply remove LRU. Okay, and then cache map cache map dot remove LRU dot key. This is the final solution, and it worked. And guys, this intuition I had seen it already in the morning when I was preparing for the stream, so I knew it. But this time I did it by myself, but I had seen the solution earlier in the morning when I was trying to solve it by myself. So that is why I could solve it in my first attempt. And this feels good after solving it by myself. And let's submit it. I hope there is no error left, and it is working, but it is not the best solution. So we have solved around 131 problems on lead code and could not submit any solution in last 2 days. On Striver's A to Z sheet, LRU cache is done and LFU cache is remaining, that we will solve tomorrow. Least frequently used. This we will solve tomorrow, and this is it for today's live stream. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, and be we will be organizing a Google Meet tomorrow at around 5 or 6 p.m. If you guys are interested in talking one on one without live stream, you can join me there on the Google Meet. And before that, if anyone wants to play chess, you can join me right now. And there was a user yesterday wanted to play chess, but we could not due to some reasons. Let's invite that guy. Okay. Is there anyone in the live chat who is interested? Hmm. And some people will come and tell me, "Padhai kar, bhai, padhai kar." I will do whatever I want. No. There's 7 concurrent viewers. Is anyone interested in playing chess? Anyone's hobby to play chess? Gyanox is saying, so tell me when we upload any photo, how does AI read it and make our exact clone? I have no idea, to be honest. But Gyanox, you wanted to play chess yesterday. Do you like to join today? Not yesterday, but day before yesterday. Join in there if you want to play chess. And don't beat me brutally if you are good at it. Why do you live or why am I live on YouTube? Why am I live? I'm just documenting my coding sessions and chilling sessions also. I think I should. Anand Mishra is saying, bro, how to tackle interviews. Uh, don't take stress and be prepared. Like most of the questions are frequently asked. Like repeated pattern follow होता है if you are appearing in a service based company's interview or on campus interviews. The questions are, what are you asking? Let me answer Anand Mishra first. Bro, how do you tackle interviews? How to tackle interviews? Bro, first of all, be prepared with whatever is written in your resume. Like जो भी तुमने resume में लिख रखा है, you should know it very well. If you are like appearing in a mid-range company, like if you are expected to be answering good type of questions, like अगर तुम जिस कंपनी के इंटरव्यू में अपेयर कर रहे हो, अगर उसका पैकेज above 6 to 7 LPA है, then you should be like, मतलब तुम्हारा यू शुड बी वेल वर्स्ड ऑफ योर रेज्यूम. तुमने रेज्यूम में जो कुछ भी टेक्स्ट टेक लिख रखा है, तुम्हें वो सारी चीजें आंसर करनी आनी चाहिए इन अ इंटरव्यू. ओके, यू डोंट रियली नीड टू मास्टर एवरीथिंग, कि लाइक you should master interview questions, right? Matlab, if you have written in your resume that you know full stack development, then you should be able to answer questions related, like HR questions and interview questions related to full stack development, right? And let me tell you, when the company is hiring freshers, they don't expect you to be knowing everything. Okay, they are going to train you after getting you onboarded in their company. So they're not expecting you to be knowing everything that you mention in it and like mastering every concept. Okay. So as a fresher, you will learn a lot more there when you join the company. And one more thing, whatever tech stack you have followed, whatever you know, it doesn't make any sense. I met my friend today who is working in Capgemini since like his training is completed, and he is from 2025 batch, and he joined Capgemini in September 1st when I started this YouTube channel, and his training is completed and he is being trained on Linux. Okay, so what is happening, what he told me that it doesn't matter कि तुमने मर्न स्टैक किया, तुमने जावा फुल स्टैक किया, तुमने पाइथन किया, तुमने सी प्लस प्लस किया, वॉट एवर यू डिड, company doesn't care. They will just give you a random technology depending upon the requirement and the demand of the market, and they will provide you resources to learn that tech stack and start working on that tech stack. So it is like that. So you just have to, and while appearing for an interview as a fresher, you just have to prepare for the interview rather than mastering all the tech skills. Okay, most of the people getting placed don't even know how to make a full stack website and mentioning it in their resume that they are a full stack developer. Me myself, like, I have not mentioned it in my resume, but I can make a front end quite well. I can do multiple things better than the average, but I have not mastered everything. Like, I can't do everything end to end by myself. But मतलब अगर तुम मेरे से AI छीन लो एंड इंटरनेट की कनेक्टिविटी छीन लो, आई कांट डू एनीथिंग, like not anything but everything by myself. There will be errors, there will be bugs, but I can solve them. The thing is, like, using internet, using AI, I can make projects that general student might not be able to do with the same resources. That is what's the difference I make. And let me share you one more thing. If you want to prepare for an interview, uh, this is the exact roadmap that I followed for while I was preparing for Capgemini's interview. Okay, these are just MCQ. Let me. Uh, these are just the questions. This is the file most asked interview questions. आई हैड प्रिपेयर्ड माई इंट्रोडक्शन। सो सबसे पहला स्टेप है इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर करने में कि तुम्हारा इंट्रोडक्शन तुम्हें लाइक एकदम प्रिपेयर्ड हो कि लाइक यू शुड नॉट बी फंबलिंग in front of the interviewer while you are starting your introduction. You should know exactly words how you are going to introduce yourself, right? तो मैंने ना ये तीन वर्जन्स प्रिपेयर किए थे इंट्रोडक्शन के, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द इंटरव्यूअर मूड, के इफ ही इज लाइक रिलैक्स्ड एंड वांट टू लिसन टू मी, आई विल introduce myself in longer words, but if it is taking too much, I will use the shorter version. Okay, so I had prepared two versions, a shorter version and the longer version. In the shorter version, I had prepared this introduction. Okay, यहाँ पे तो कई सारी चीजें रिवील हो रही हैं, but it is okay. So I had prepared this introduction, okay, this way, and I'm not going to read it. Then I had prepared some questions, like frequently asked questions, HR questions, जो कि like टेक्निकल राउंड्स में भी पूछ लेते हैं वो, एंड इट इज कंप्लीटली अनप्रिडिक्टेबल, बट यू शुड नो दीज आंसर टू दीज क्वेश्चंस। लाइक द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई डू यू वांट टू वर्क एट कैपजेमिनी, कि तुम हमारी कंपनी में क्यों काम करना चाहते हो। तो यू शुड बी प्रिपेयर्ड विद सच क्वेश्चंस। ये बहुत ही ज्यादा फ्रिक्वेंट क्वेश्चंस है, तुम किसी भी कंपनी का इंटरव्यू दोगे तो उसमें सिमिलर क्वेश्चंस ही पूछे जाएंगे। जैसे आई वाज प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर कैपजेमिनी, तो कैपजेमिनी का लाइक ऑब्वियस क्वेश्चन हो सकता है कि तुम कैपजेमिनी में ही क्यों काम करना चाहते हो। So I had prepared answer for that also. Then there is a question, why do you what do you know about Capgemini business areas? Like तुम कंपनी के बारे में क्या जानते हो? You should be prepared with the answer for that question. And the most important few questions, okay, what are your strength, what are your weakness, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and are you ready to relocate or work in any shifts, and why should we hire you? Right, and these are the simple questions which are asked very frequently, and these are just 20 questions. So if you prepare these 20 questions, then you can like thrive in any interview. Okay, so anyone with the link can. Okay, this is your Anand Mishra. Which company? What do you mean, which company? I'm not placed. I'm preparing for placements, but I got an interim offer from Capgemini. So it is not final. I have not received any letter of intent, neither offer letter. Okay. Okay. And this is the link to the file which contains all the frequently asked interview questions. Okay. Is it safe? It related to my first question. Mm, you're welcome, Anand Mishra. I hope you like, share, and subscribe our channel. This is the second or third time I'm asking to do the same thing. Janox, are you there? I want someone to play a chess match. Anand Mishra, would you like to play a chess match? Do you know how to play chess? Okay, fine. It's okay. Mm, we can play with a random person. Let's go. Once again, I'm sharing the challenge link. If anyone is interested, please join. Then I will end the stream. Janox, brother, do you think that making your videos does not affect you in any way? I know it affects me in many ways, but I'm aware of that. Like you mean कि कोई मेरा face morph करके कहीं मुझे फंसा ना दे, like in the age of AI. But I am a software engineer. Becoming a software engineer, then I know, I am aware. But making video affects me in a positive way. Like I am more confident. If everyone is saying what will happen with our videos, then we can give an example of plastic garbage, and I know you know better about it and how it is a big problem now. Please elaborate. What do you mean? Like making videos is like garbage? Anand Mishra is saying, keep it up, bro. Don't listen to what others say. Okay, but I'm not deaf. But उसने कुछ ऐसा गलत कहा भी नहीं ना. Like he's just asking questions. He's not telling me to do anything. He's just asking. So we can listen to it. Free garbage for company as a raw material. I'm still not getting your point, what you are trying to convey. Gyanox. Okay, someone has joined. Amir. Hey bro, तुम्हारी रेटिंग कम है यार. Make your first move, bro. It's fine. Code by Mahesh. Thank you so much, bro. Hey guys, Code by Mahesh is also a YouTuber. He's working really very hard. A huge shout out to him. If anyone is interested, please check out his channel also. He's also really very hard working. I've seen him working really very hard on his channel as well. Okay, what move should I make? This is it. This is the next move. You're most welcome, Mahesh bhai. Keep it up, you too. And I hope we will collab one day. Mm, And what is up, Mahesh bhai? What are you doing in your live streams nowadays? Are you making project? I'd seen last time when you were like streaming your project, right? You're working on some projects live on live stream, right? Share with our audience what you are doing in your live stream nowadays. Maybe someone will join you. Bistro and Java plus DSA. That's great. Mm, And while working on web development, which tech stack do you use? Yes, I know that. And Gyanox, what I was when I started this channel, I wanted to create my own AI assistant, creating an AI generated personality, right? And okay, you are using Munstack, and that's great. It's okay. And I want to learn Java full stack development. I wanted, but now let's see what we will do. I will also start web development on my live stream. I will learn and make projects on the live stream. Mm, okay, let's do this. I should go with Munstack. Yes, I will. Like, I have some knowledge of Java full stack also, but like I have experience in both. We'll see. Bro, it is impossible to, even if you are not using internet, even if you are not posting online, you are still being tracked. Like, तुम रोड से भी जब गुजर रहे हो, there are so many CCTV cameras. When you're using a phone, your voice is getting tapped, and the browser you are browsing, your activity is getting tracked. There are so many things. Like, तुम देखो, रोड पे निकलने, अगर तुम रोड पे चलोगे तो there are probability that you can met with an accident. Like, हो सकता है कोई गाड़ी तुम पे चढ़ जाए, तो इसके लिए, इसकी वजह से तुम घर से बाहर निकलना तो नहीं छोड़ दोगे ना, राइट? So that is what I think. So I won't stop making videos. And when you have nothing to lose, तो क्या ही कर लोगे यार? I have nothing. I have no like face value. तुम like मुझे डिफेम नहीं कर सकते, like मेरा फेस का यूज करके you will try to make you will try to make some videos, but yes, 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 I am planning to make more content, and I have so many ideas. I will execute them one by one, and I also want to be a good software developer, so I will do that as well. I'm not okay. I got something. महेश भाई, आपको चेस खेलना आता है क्या? Guys, let me show you Mahesh भाई का channel. He's has around 2000 subscribers already, and he streams daily. Uh, code code with Mahesh. यही code by Mahesh. और here he is, day 6 of Java.
बेसिक्स ऑफ लर्निंग जावा प्लस टीएसएम। आज हमने
This
पैटर्न्स के
is
ग्रुप्स
Mahesh
कैसे
bhai.
सेट किए थे।
He has more than 3000 subscribers now. महेश भाई, ये सच है क्या? ये जो विड आईक्यू जो एस्टिमेटेड मंथली अर्निंग्स बताता है, ये सच है क्या? I hope you answer. Hey Kunal, how are you? What is up? Bro, I got my interim offer. I think I updated about it already. Thank you so much. And how is your ZS Associates going? Like क्या हुआ ZS Associates का उसका असेसमेंट हो गया क्या? अरे थैंक यू सो मच भाई. Okay, I missed something badly. Hmm, delayed by a month असेसमेंट हो गया. ओके ऑल द बेस्ट भाई. अच्छे से करना. Hmm, don't stop preparing. And are you also appearing in TCS on campus hiring NQT? HR कॉलेज वालों का कॉल नहीं उठा रहा. TCS नहीं आती इधर. Hmm, yeah, so check. Yes, bro, and I'm not eligible. I don't know why. Oh, shit. Okay. There's no point. Mm, because of the number of students in my college, TCS is allowing around uh, TCS wants to allow only around 1,000 students, but in my college and the groups of my college, there are many students. Okay, so yes, जैसे आयन आयन होता है ना टीसीएस का, वहां पर उसका टेस्ट होगा. जैसे जेडब्ल्यू के एग्जाम होते थे ना. जस्ट लाइक दैट. क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वर हाई. एंड मतलब मेरे कॉलेज में ना 3 कॉलेजेस हैं. जो मेन कॉलेज है उसको फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी मिलती है, तो 85% स्टूडेंट्स आर फ्रॉम द मेन कॉलेज. एंड आई एम इन द सेकंड कॉलेज जिसकी प्रायोरिटी थोड़ी कम होती है. तो earlier my name was there in the 2000 students, but TCS is allowing only around 1100 students, so उसमें I could not get shortlisted. And no one knows the reason why. TCS for a reason. I'm I was thinking that I will prepare for the off campus, but people are saying that it is really very difficult, TCS and QT. And also the success rate for TCS Prime is very low. मतलब people get shortlisted for TCS Prime interview, but the interviewer rejects them. The rejection rate is very high. Around 797. Okay, we are running out of time. I forgot it. जो सुना है TCS का ट्रू है, that is right. Okay, now you. Yes, bro. बहुत लो है. Like, my friend got shortlisted for TCS Prime, but after interview they gave him TCS Ninja, and उसकी joining भी नहीं आई अभी तक. Like, he's waiting since last year for the same. Yes, I will be trying. If mass recruiter का ही देना हो तो. Right now, I just want to be assured that I have one offer in my hand, and then I will try as hard as possible to move one tier up, like maybe around 10 LPA. So if it is possible and some companies comes which offer a good package, क्या stupid move था ये. Now you're gone, Amir bhai. Amir. It is Amir or Amir. Check it. Oh shit. It's not. वही बोल रहा ऑफ कैंपस भी जाना हो तो ट्राई एटलीस्ट 6 ये वंस बिकॉज मोर और लेस डिफिकल्टी में इतना चेंज नहीं होगा. डिफिकल्टी बिल्कुल चेंज नहीं होती. आई हैव सीन लाइक पीपल, मतलब मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड्स हैं जिनका ईपैम में हुआ है. ईपैम क्या हुआ कि ईपैम काफी इनिशियल फेज में ही आ गई थी कॉलेज में फॉर हायरिंग, एंड जो स्टूडेंट्स वर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट, कि बहुत ही इजी टेस्ट था उसका. आई वॉज ऑल्सो अपेयरिंग इन द टेस्ट बट आई वॉज नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, तो मुझसे इजी क्वेश्चंस भी नहीं हुए उस टाइम. एंड नाउ व्हेन आई सी, आई रियलाइज कि बहुत ही इजी था उसका, एंड इट इज ऑफरिंग 8 LPA. और उसका इंटरव्यू जो था ना, वो वो भी इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं था. लाइक इट इज सेम, बट द प्रॉब्लम वाज कि वो बहुत अर्ली फेज में आ गई थी. हम्म, We will rock you. स्विच भी करना हो या ऑल कैंपस जाना हो, मेरे दोस्त और भाई लोग जो अच्छी जगह प्लेस्ड हैं ऑलवेज से इवन इफ 6 महीने बाद भी स्विच करना हो ऑलवेज बी इंटरव्यू रेडी. दैट इज व्हाई आई थिंक ऑफ कैंपस जाना हो. आई गॉट इट. एंड यू आर राइट. लाइक एंड और तुम किसी भी स्टेज में हो, लाइक अपने करियर के आईटी जॉब में, तुम्हें तुमसे डीएसए ही पूछा जाएगा. while you are switching you will be asked about DSA and some other stuff as well. So DSA is like must. So that is why I am trying to make it a habit of learning and solving DSA problems every single day, even if it is just a one problem. Oh shit. 6 seconds. बस 6 seconds है मेरे पास. Checkmate. I won. Okay, you are playing good, playing really well according to your rating. एक मैच और खेलते हैं, लाइक एक रैंडम मैच खेलते हैं. एंड आई विल मूव क्विकली दिस टाइम. सो दिस टाइम हिज रेटिंग इज 1028, सो इट इज कंपेरेबल. लेट्स गो. DSA is to engineer what water is to human being. You are absolutely right. That is so true. गलत तो नहीं चल गया. What he did. Seriously. Okay. Whew. And one more thing, like, matlab, when you are studying, it is not like you should only be studying. You should take breaks, and it's completely fine to take short breaks and chill and do stuffs that you like also. Like I like playing chess. That is my hobby now. Okay, nice. Here you go. Here we go. I got him. We are having an advantage. Not one, but a good advantage. What he did. Now we will take this. Hmm, I play FIFA on PC. खुद का कंट्रोलर है. That's great. FIFA. I play cricket. EA Sports वाला cricket 2007. लैपटॉप कीबोर्ड से। FC फीफा 25। ओके, ऐसा भी होता है। आई तो पायरेट। ओके, आई शुड नॉट बी टेलिंग दिस ऑन लाइव स्ट्रीम। आज डीएससी नहीं कर रहे क्या भाई? ब्रो, आई सॉल्व वन प्रॉब्लम ऑलरेडी, जो कि हार्ड था। एंड अब से सिर्फ एक से दो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे कंसिस्टेंटली एवरी सिंगल डे। फिट गर्ल रिपैक, यू आर राइट। बट अब मन नहीं करता। लाइक when I had no laptop, I used to think once I get a laptop, I will play GTA 5, GTA 6 आएगा आते से ही. But when I got a laptop, I got bored with games. Okay, it feels like a waste of time. Makes no sense playing games mindlessly. But actually, it आमिर is saying कौन से कॉलेज से हो? Bro, I was I had decided कि मैं अपने कॉलेज का नाम रिवील नहीं करना चाहता. Life is absurd. Seriously. But if you're asking, I'm from LNCT Bhopal. नाम तो सुना ही होगा. Lakshmi Narayan College of Technology. And where are you from? Like, from which college, Amir? And you play really well. Like, जितनी तुम्हारी रेटिंग है उसके हिसाब से you play really well. Okay, let me let me do this. Okay, LPU से हो आप? That's जिसके बहुत सारे एड्स आते हैं, मीम्स बनते हैं. क्रेजी रिच पीपल. What do I want to do now? हाँ ब्रो. एंड फ्रॉम विच ईयर यू आर? लाइक which semester you are right now? Just when everyone thinks what difference does one more make, $1 billion worth of AI training data pool is created. This one more data point, collective risk. Is watch open Heimer. Oh shit. You're in second semester. Then you might not know the situation of your seniors. They are in. अच्छा, यहाँ पर कंपनीज आती हैं. Then it's great, bro. बट आई हर्ड के प्लेसमेंट से ज्यादा वहाँ की अ, हम्म, जो कॉलेज लाइफ है उसको बहुत ज्यादा सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है. But he did. Okay, that's okay. Crowded है यहाँ पर. Got it. ओ, ये क्या किया मैंने? 50 के एडमिशन्स हुए हैं. ज्यादा नहीं हो गया? सीरियसली? डिस्ट्रिक्ट की पॉपुलेशन होती है कई जगह इतनी? नहीं, डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स की तो नहीं, बट छोटे शहर और गांवों की होती है भाई. आई एम ऑल्सो फ्रॉम LNCT CSE थर्ड ईयर ब्रदर. Hey bro, what is your name? JOD. And how is your college life? Overall 90K population है LP में. I thought के my college has the highest population. Oh, you are in third year, fifth sem. Okay. How is it going? अबे, कैसी चल रही है प्लेसमेंट की प्रिपरेशन? And you are in third year. Oops. Okay. How many problems have you solved on Late Code as of now? 164 problem just started. And guess how many problems I might have solved? You will be surprised. Mm, On lead code only, I've solved around 123 problems. But oh, But actually, I have solved more than that, to, like on GFG, lead code, and on VS code. So, but lead code पर सिर्फ 123 प्रॉब्लम्स हुए हैं अभी, right? 132, sorry, not 22, 132. After this match, I will end the stream. If you have any query or doubt, you can ask me right now. And also, tomorrow we will be organizing a Google Meet for our members. So if anyone wants to join me there and interact one on one, can join in there. Oops, what you did, bro? मेरा guess 50 कम था बस. When I started learning DSA from Lababa, I also solve on VS Code, thinking when I will practice, I will solve on lead code. ऐसा ही मेरे साथ हुआ. But I started solving Strivers A to Z sheet. तो उसको मैं VS Code पे करता हूँ, उसको GitHub पे अपलोड कर देता हूँ, तो उसका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड भी रहता है. एंड मैं नंबर्स के पीछे ना भाग के थ्योरी और अंडरस्टैंडिंग के पीछे भाग रहा हूँ. तो कोई भी लीड कोड प्रॉब्लम करता हूँ तो आई ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. Yarnox is asking, whenever we make something public, think that if it falls into hands of someone ultra advanced person after 10 years, will it create a problem for me? It depends what type of information you are making public. अगर तुम्हारा कोई बहुत ही प्राइवेट सीक्रेट है, उसको तुम पब्लिकली स्टोर कर रहे हो, तो there are chances that you can get blackmailed for the same. But if it is like obvious thing, like I'm sharing my coding section, coding sessions, documenting my life, it has no harm, right? Don't worry, bro. Stop thinking so much about your privacy. It is already stolen. When you use Instagram, when you use YouTube, you get recommendation based on your life and your habits, what you scroll through, what you watch, what you listen to, what type of ads you watch, what type of accessories you buy. Everything is tracked already, so you are already exposed to internet, right? If I'm not wrong, you would be in fourth year. How was the placement? Can you give some tips that I will really helpful? That will be really helpful. मैं कितना फंबल कर रहा हूँ आज. Really sorry. अब है, you just need to be prepared. Like जब सिक्स सेमेस्टर एंड होने को आएगा ना, बी प्रिपेयर्ड एट दैट टाइम. तुम्हें बहुत ज़्यादा प्रिपरेशन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. रेज्यूम ठीक ठाक बनाना. रेज्यूम में सिर्फ वही चीज़ें डालना जो जिसको लेके तुम कॉन्फिडेंट हो. एंड स्टार्टिंग में जो कंपनीज आएंगी ना, उनको क्रैक करना बहुत ईजी रहता है, क्योंकि जो बाकी क्राउड होता है ना, वो प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं होता. मैं भी नहीं था. इनिशियली जो कंपनीज आती हैं, उनके असेसमेंट्स भी ईजी होते हैं. लाइक ईपैम आएगी स्टार्टिंग में, तो ईपैम 8 LPA ऑफर करती है, और उसका डिफिकल्टी ना एकदम सेम होता है जैसा कैप जेमिनाई का होता है, जैसा कॉग्निजेंट का होता है. तो सिमिलर डिफिकल्टी होता है, बट वो थोड़ा जल्दी आ जाती है, तो पीपल गेट सरप्राइज, पीपल आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, तो क्राउड वैसे ही कम हो जाता है. तो एंड वन मोर थिंग कि एप्टीट्यूड और वर्बल एबिलिटी और ऐसी जो सारी चीज़ें हैं ना, इसके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट मत करना स्टार्टिंग से। जब तुम्हारी कंपनी या मतलब कोई भी कंपनी का पीपीटी होगा, प्री प्लेसमेंट टॉक होगा, और तुम्हें उसके जो असेसमेंट और जो प्रोसीजर होगा ना हायरिंग का, उसके बारे में पता चलेगा। तो रिसर्च अबाउट दैट कंपनी, कि वो कंपनी क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछती है। हर कंपनी का अलग होता है। कुछ कंपनीज गेम बेस्ड राउंड पूछती हैं, कुछ कंपनीज एप्टीट्यूड के बारे में पूछती हैं, कुछ कंपनीज सिर्फ आईटी फंडामेंटल्स पूछती हैं। तो इट इज अनप्रिडिक्टेबल, राइट? बस जैसे ही तुम्हें नोटिफिकेशन मिलता है कि ये पर्टिकुलर कंपनी आने वाली है, तो स्टार्ट रिसर्चिंग अबाउट दैट कंपनी। ओके, बी प्रिपेयर्ड विद डीएसए, मतलब थर्ड ईयर में डीएसए अच्छे से करो। एक लैंग्वेज को स्ट्रांग बना के रखो, उसका सिंटेक्स एकदम मसल मेमोरी में होना चाहिए, राइट? एंड और उससे ज्यादा yes, Kunal Bang is also saying one more advice for mass recruiters: make a different resume जिसमें बहुत easy easy concepts हैं. He is right. And Abhay is saying my concern is that I solve in C++, but EPAM only allows Java. One senior told me, is it correct? No, bro, it is not correct. Like when we were giving EPAM test, they told us that they will all only allow Java, but when we were giving the test on the compiler, there was option to solve using C++, Java, Python, any language. Okay, so don't worry about that. And it's okay if you are solving in C++. Just make your concepts clear. लैंग्वेज कोई भी हो, डीएसए के फंडामेंटल्स क्लियर होने चाहिए, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग के फंडामेंटल्स क्लियर होने चाहिए। एंड वन मोर एडवाइस, के रिसेंटली ना क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग और कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस ज्यादा पूछे जा रहे हैं। क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग और कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग, तो ट्राई टू बी अवेयर ऑफ सम ट्रेंडिंग और recent ट्रेंड्स ऑफ क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग एंड कंप्यूटर नेटवर्किंग। ओके, तो जो बेसिक नॉलेज होना चाहिए ना क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग से रिलेटेड, कि क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग क्या होती है, व्हाट आर द टेक्नोलॉजीज इन क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग, अज्योर, लाइक Amazon AWS क्या होता है, how to use it, where we can use it, what types of cloud server, and basic questions around cloud computing and computer networking. Okay. Yes, I know. I used to follow his video uh, in second year. Like he has explained Java also. उसकी प्लेलिस्ट में जावा का एक्सप्लेनेशन भी बहुत अच्छा है. Like I have followed his playlist around basic concept I have learned from him. Like I have learned basics of Java from multiple tutors, and that is just waste of time if you're not actually implementing your basics. Tutors. I don't know if I'm improving my communication skill or I'm just wasting my potential. You know, yes, it is true. People, the interviewer, even the interviewer don't care about your projects. They just scan your resume. They just ask verbally that what project you worked on, what was your, what was the like difficulty you faced while making the project, how you fixed the error, how to they just ask you verbally. Or nowadays you can make projects using AI, so it is so easy. But I would suggest कि इस ट्रैप में मत फंसना, लाइक मिनिमम में इस तरह से ना यू विल गेट प्लेस्ड इन अ मास रिक्रूटर कंपनी. बट I would suggest you to work harder and get placed in your third year itself. Try to apply for internships, get paid internships, right? So ये ये सारी एडवाइस सच हैं, बट आई वुड सजेस्ट कि ये सब मत करना कि लाइक पढ़ना ही नहीं है, प्रोजेक्ट्स ही नहीं बनाना. ट्राई टू मेक प्रोजेक्ट्स, ट्राई टू लर्न थिंग्स, बट you will get to know about the placements when you will be appearing there. Okay, Aman has joined us. Aman is saying hi. Hello, Aman. How are you? You're watching for the first time. Okay. From which year you are? I have solved the DSA problem for today already, and I was just about to end the stream. Right now, I was playing chess. It's my hobby. So after solving DSA problems, I play chess sometimes when I'm in the mood of playing chess. And tell me one thing, do you guys like prefer studying at night after 12 a.m.? You are also in final year. I am also in final year, bro. Mm. How is your aptitude preparation going? Are you preparing for TCS? भैया आपने कॉलेज वाले जावा डेवलपमेंट को मंच स्टैक से क्यों ज्यादा प्रेफर करते हैं? बिकॉज कंपनी आस्क फॉर इट, लाइक कंपनीज आस्क फॉर इट. कितना फंबल कर रहा हूँ मैं. रियली सॉरी. उसकी डिमांड थोड़ी ज्यादा रहती है. देखो मैं डिफरेंस बताता हूँ. जो मनस्टैक है ना, वो छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने में ना बहुत काम आता है कि क्विकली बन जाते हैं. बट जो जावा फुल स्टैक है ना, वो एंटरप्राइज लेवल के सॉल्यूशंस बनाने में काम आता है. जैसे कि बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज होती हैं, जैसे लाइक जो स्टेब्लिश्ड कंपनीज है ना, उनका जो सॉफ्टवेयर बना होता है, उनका जो बहुत सारे वेबसाइट्स बने होते हैं ना, वो अभी भी जावा में लिखे हुए हैं. तो उसको कंप्लीटली मन स्टैक में कन्वर्ट करना इतना इजी नहीं है. तो क्या करते हैं कि उस जो पहले से लिखा हुआ कोड है ना जावा का, उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए ना सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर्स चाहिए होते हैं, जावा फुल स्टैक वाले, राइट? तो जावा की डिमांड भी उतनी है, मन स्टैक की भी उतनी है, बट मन स्टैक करोगे तो यू कैन मेक क्विक प्रोजेक्ट्स, कि छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स तुम क्विकली बना सकते हो, स्टार्टअप्स बना सकते हो. My aptitude is good, communication is good. The only thing I lack is the technical part. Mm, and it you can improve that also. Like किसी का perfect नहीं होता है everything. अ, मैंने तो मनस्टैक ही किया है क्योंकि मेरी फर्स्ट प्रेफर्ड लैंग्वेज सी प्लस प्लस है. तो मैं जावा सीखूं क्या? सजेस्ट सम एडवाइस. नो, यू डोंट नीड टू लर्न जावा, बट तुम्हें अगर जावा सीखनी होगी यू विल लर्न इट क्विकली. मतलब देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. व्हेन यू गेट इनटू अ कंपनी you can learn Java very quickly, and just focus on building some real world projects. मतलब जो भी तुम मनस्टैक में सीखे हो उसको एक्चुअली इम्प्लीमेंट करने की कोशिश करो. यूज एआई बट डोंट डिपेंड ऑन इट. एंड you can also learn in public. You can do so many things यार. लाइक अगर तुम्हें थोड़ा बहुत इंटरेस्ट हो बिजनेस का, खुद का अपना स्टार्टअप बनाने की कोशिश करो. स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग भी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम समन. मतलब इट्स नॉट लेट. यू स्टिल हैव टाइम. अभी पूरा 8 सेमेस्टर बाकी है. एंड बीइंग ऑनेस्ट के मैंने लास्ट 2 मंथ में जितना डीएसए किया है, इतना मैंने पूरे कॉलेज लाइफ में नहीं किया. एंड दीज 2 मंथ वर इनफ. अगर लास्ट में लाइक 8 सेमेस्टर के एंड में अगर विप्रो कॉग्निजेंट में से कोई भी कंपनी आती है ना, यू विल बी एबल टू क्रैक इट. जस्ट बी कॉन्फिडेंट, ट्रस्ट योर सेल्फ, एंड जस्ट बी डिसिप्लिन फॉर अराउंड 20 to 30 days. Or you just have to लाइक लर्न फ्यू कॉन्सेप्ट्स, सारे सारे सॉर्टिंग एंड सर्चिंग एल्गोरिदम्स कर लो, एरे और स्ट्रिंग के क्वेश्चंस कर लो, और फिर टाइम बचता है या तुम्हारा मन करता है तो लिंक्ड लिस्ट के क्वेश्चंस कर लो. दैट इज इनफ, आई थिंक. इट इज, मतलब अपने कॉलेज में प्लेसमेंट का सीजन थोड़ा अच्छा है, लाइक बाकी कॉलेजेस के कंपैरिजन में अच्छा है, कि लाइक कंपनीज आ रही हैं, अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल रही है, प्लेसमेंट एंड हायरिंग हो रही है थोड़ा. बट कंपेयरिंग टू प्रीवियस ईयर, जो डिमांड थी, जो कंपनीज का एटीट्यूड था हायरिंग को लेके, वो थोड़ा कम हुआ है. ओके, दिस इज द ट्रूथ. सो बीइंग इन LNCT, you are already privileged compared to tier 3 colleges in our city, but the job market is going down. That is the truth. But one thing I will tell you, जो स्किल सेट रिक्वायर्ड स्किल सेट है ना, उसको मैच करने वाला कोई है ही नहीं. तो इट इज रियली वेरी इजी टू गेट प्लेस्ड, कि मतलब बहुत सिंपल सिंपल चीजें सीखनी होती है, एंड इफ यू नो दैट यू कैन गेट हायर्ड. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू, मल्टीपल पीपल हु आर गेटिंग हायर्ड, दे आर जस्ट लकी समटाइम्स. उनको उनको डेवलपमेंट नहीं आता, उनको DSA भी उतना अच्छा नहीं आता, दे जस्ट नो इट, एंड वो luckily they just appeared in the interview. नो ब्रो, यू ऐसा मत सोच कि डिफिकल्ट होने वाला है. ऐसा सोच कि तेरे पास ना इतनी सारी अपॉर्चुनिटी है, और तेरे पास इतने सारे रिसोर्सेज हैं, AI है, और सीनियर्स के साथ में इंटरेक्ट कर सकता है और गाइडेंस मिल सकती है. तो ट्राई टू गेट प्लेस्ड इन योर थर्ड ईयर इटसेल्फ, एंड यू कैन गेट प्लेस्ड. आई एम टेलिंग यू कि बहुत ही एक्सेप्शनल चीजें नहीं पूछते हैं, बहुत ही इजी होता है. एंड व्हेन, जब तक पहला इंटरव्यू नहीं निकला होता है ना, तब तक ऐसा लगता है कि पता नहीं क्या पूछेंगे, पता नहीं कितना डिफिकल्ट होगा, पता नहीं कैसे होगा. और जब तुम इंटरव्यू में अपियर करते हो ना, तो तुम्हें लगता है कि यार ये तो बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चंस थे. और मेन डिफिकल्टी होती है असेसमेंट्स, जो टेक्निकल असेसमेंट्स होते हैं ना, उनको क्लियर करना डिफिकल्ट होता है थोड़ा. अगर, एंड वन मोर थिंग, अगर तुम्हारे असेसमेंट्स ऑनलाइन हो रहा है ना, फिर तो लाइक भूल जाओ कि सब कुछ एकदम रैंडम होता है. क्योंकि अगर असेसमेंट ऑनलाइन होता है ना, तो पीपल चीट, पीपल रियली चीट. तो सबके जो शॉर्ट लिस्टेड कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं ना, वो एकदम रैंडम होते हैं, अगर टेस्ट ऑनलाइन हुआ है तो. और तुम्हारे पास स्किल सेट भी है ना, तो उसके बाद भी यू वोंट गेट शॉर्ट लिस्टेड अगर टेस्ट ऑनलाइन है. होप कि तुम्हारा जो टेस्ट है ना, वो कॉलेज के कैंपस में हो, लैब में हो, प्रॉक्टर्ड हो अच्छे से. तो वहां पे ना जेन्युइनली यू विल गेट फेयर रिजल्ट्स. अगर तुम्हारे पास स्किल सेट था, यू वर वेल प्रिपेयर्ड, यू विल गेट द अपॉर्चुनिटी. और कैप जेमिनाई में ऐसा ही हुआ था. कैप जेमिनाई में ना ऑनलाइन असेसमेंट नहीं हुआ था ऐसा, एंड मे बी लकीली, बट आई गॉट द अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर द इंटरव्यू, एंड इंटरव्यू वाज नॉट दैट वेरी डिफिकल्ट. एंड सेम F2V इज सेइंग, ब्रो मैं थर्ड ईयर में हूँ और मुझे कुछ नहीं आता, लाइक इवन एनी लैंग्वेज, एंड आई एम अफ्रेड नाउ. You can start anyways, bro. You can learn a language in 21 days. You can learn basic data structures in next 21 days, and you can appear in an interview in the next 21 days. You just need 21 days for each thing, and you don't have to master everything. I'm not telling कि तुम, I'm not from main building, okay. एंड सेम F2V, आई एम टेलिंग कि तुम्हें हर चीज मास्टर नहीं करनी होती है, जस्ट लर्न द बेसिक्स एंड स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम्स. कोई भी लैंग्वेज उठाओ, आई वुड सजेस्ट जावा. जावा उठाओ, उसके बेसिक्स सीखो और स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम्स. मतलब यू विल लर्न बाय डूइंग, मतलब ट्यूटोरियल्स देख के कुछ नहीं होगा. और मैं तो कहता हूँ, बेसिक्स देखो और डायरेक्ट जंप ऑन टू प्रॉब्लम्स एंड लर्न द प्रॉब्लम, के प्रॉब्लम क्या करवाना चाह रहा है, उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए क्या सीखना पड़ेगा लैंग्वेज में. तो पहले प्रॉब्लम देखो कि प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए क्या सीखना पड़ेगा, देन गो बैक टू द ट्यूटोरियल एंड लर्न व्हाट you need to solve you need to learn to solve that particular problem. Okay, and learn that particular concept and apply to solve that particular problem. यार, मेरे कान में ना ये बर्ड लगा हुआ है तो मेरी आवाज मेरे को ही सुनाई देती है और फिर मैं फंबल करता हूँ. दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई आई एम fumbling more. Now I will be clear, and I have removed my earbud. And what was the next question? Abhay is asking, आप LNCT main से हो क्या? No bro, I'm from LNCT S, and you are from LNCT main CSE. That's good. You will get more opportunity. If even if you could not get shortlisted in initial companies, you will definitely get opportunity in TCS. But there you मतलब उसमें ना TCS प्राइम जो 9 LP ऑफर करता है उसकी जो सिलेक्शन रेशियो है वो बहुत कम है. रिजेक्शन रेशियो इज हायर. तो just prepare for big companies like EPAM, 25, and few more companies. Infosys is also a good company. It offers 9 LPA. One of my friend got placed in that. And जावा में बोलते हैं बहुत बड़ी लैंग्वेज है, यूज करने में बहुत टाइम लगता है. नो ब्रो, इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. मतलब लर्न द बेसिक्स ब्रो. मतलब किसी भी लैंग्वेज के जो आईटी फंडामेंटल्स के बारे में पढ़ो, ऊप्स कॉन्सेप्ट्स के बारे में पढ़ो, देन यू विल गेट टू नो अबाउट इट. डोंट वॉच लॉन्ग ट्यूटोरियल्स. जो 12-12 घंटे के ट्यूटोरियल पड़े हुए हैं ना, उनको मत देखो. यस ब्रो, हैक विद इन्फी से हायर करती है. एंड यू हैव बीन डिस्कनेक्टेड, व्हाई? एम आई ऑडिबल? यस ब्रो, इन्फोसिस हैक विद इन्फी से हायर करती है. Guys, I think I should end the stream now. It is already 1 in the morning. See you guys tomorrow. What about logic building? Bro, I'm telling you, recommend me to watch into Netflix. Netflix पर education rate. What I was saying, what about logic? Bro, you can build logic by solving problems. Start solving प्रॉब्लम्स. एंड तुमसे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं होती है तो सॉल्यूशन देखो, लर्न द सॉल्यूशन. बट मेक इट अ हैबिट ऑफ वॉचिंग द प्रॉब्लम, सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम. अगर खुद से सॉल्व होता है तो वेल एंड गुड, अगर खुद से सॉल्व नहीं होता है तो वॉच ट्यूटोरियल, वॉच सॉल्यूशन. ट्राई टू लर्न द मल्टीपल अप्रोच ऑफ सॉल्विंग द सेम प्रॉब्लम. और अगर कोई कॉन्सेप्ट ऐसा यूज होता है जो तुम्हें नहीं पता है तो लर्न दैट कॉन्सेप्ट एंड ट्राई टू सॉल्व दैट प्रॉब्लम अगेन बाय योर सेल्फ. तो ये ट्रायल एंड एरर से ही होगा. लाइक एकदम परफेक्ट रोड मैप कुछ नहीं होता. एंड इफ यू वांट टू सी दैट रॉ हसल, मैंने ना जो डे ये 41 डेज हुए ना, उसमें स्टार्टिंग से सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स को शेयर किया. जो भी मैंने सॉल्व किया ना वो मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम में शेयर किया. तो यू कैन वॉच दैट वीडियोज एज वेल फॉर रेफरेंस के. मतलब अगर तुमने स्टार्ट किया ना, किस टॉपिक से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो वो कर सकते हो. नॉलेज फैक्ट इज सेइंग, भाई आपने कौन से प्रोजेक्ट्स बना रखे हैं? प्रोजेक्ट्स की नीड नहीं होगी क्या प्लेसमेंट में? ब्रो, प्रोजेक्ट्स की नीड तो होगी. आई हैव मेड माई ओन प्रोजेक्ट. आई कैन शो यू एज वेल. बट वो उतने एडवांस्ड प्रोजेक्ट नहीं है. नीदर द कंपनी आस्क यू फॉर द एडवांस कॉन्सेप्ट लाइक प्रोजेक्ट्स. लेट मी शो यू वन ऑफ माई प्रोजेक्ट. इज दैट VS कोड विजिबल? VS कोड वाली स्क्रीन विजिबल है क्या? Uh, let me show you my portfolio website that I have created, and I took inspiration from someone else, but I have created it. Uh, File, open folder, and where is my portfolio? Mm, wait a minute, I forgot where I have saved it. Mm, Client management app, the details of code, content. portfolio. Hmm. That I forgot where I had solved or saved my portfolio. Local file. Let me search Harshit.tab. Okay, yeah. Terminal entry install. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just running my portfolio website. I have not deployed it already. I forgot. Okay, entry one plus. Okay, I could not find the actual project that I wanted to show you, but this is the project that I made using AI. ये वाला project है, ये तो बहुत basic है. This is not the actual portfolio website that I wanted to show you. ये I started with Munstack, but later I did Java full stack training by Wipro. So I know both, and I'm not good at any. Gyanaksu is saying which was the last series you watched. I watched Alice in the Borderland. Have you watched it? Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. I hope it is now visible. ये प्रोफाइल इमेज बड़ी बेकार लग रही है. आई फॉरगॉट, लाइक अपडेट ही नहीं किया कुछ. एंड यहाँ पे भी इमेजेस अपडेट नहीं की है. एंड बहुत ही सिंपल वेबसाइट है. ये तो पूरा एआई से बनवाया हुआ है. एक्चुअल प्रोजेक्ट मुझे मिल नहीं रहा है. लेट्स क्लोज इट. एंड ये तो पूरी एआई से बनाई हुई है. इट इज नॉट दैट गुड जितनी अच्छी जो एक्चुअल वेबसाइट, मतलब एक्चुअल पोर्टफोलियो बनवाया बनाया हुआ है मैंने, वो तो और अच्छा है. कंट्रोल सी वाई. लेट मी सर्च फॉर इट. अगर मिलता है तो मैं अभी अभी दिखाऊंगा. और एक ठीक है, रेंट मैनेजमेंट ऐप, जो ये तो मेरा ही प्रोजेक्ट है पूरा. ये पूरा मैंने प्रॉपर खुद से बनाया है. दैट आई एम शोइंग यू नाउ. लेट मी. और ये गिटहब पे भी अवेलेबल है. किसी को कॉपी पेस्ट करना हो तो यू कैन डू दैट एज वेल. ये वीएस कोड वाली स्क्रीन विजिबल है क्या किसी को? यस, इट इज नाउ विजिबल. लेट मी शो यू. ये पूरा प्रोजेक्ट मैंने खुद से बनाया. ये पूरा आइडिया मेरा था, मतलब काफी टाइम से. वेयर इज न्यू टर्मिनल. ओके, व्हाई इज इट सेइंग दैट? अच्छा ठीक है. First, I need to run npm install to install all the dependencies, and let's wait for it. Have you seen the trailer of Family Man? नहीं, अभी नया सीजन आ गया क्या उसका? मुझे ये पता ही नहीं है. And now launch it and be run as. Okay, API is running. फ्रंट एंड क्यों काम नहीं कर रहा है? टू स्प्रिंग स्किप मान, आई एम डूइंग इट. ओके ब्रो. स्प्रिंग से प्रोजेक्ट बना सकते हो खुद? इतनी आ गई क्या ब्रदर? नहीं ब्रो, इतनी तो नहीं आई. आई हैव नॉट मेड एनी प्रोजेक्ट यूजिंग स्प्रिंग बूट. सारे प्रोजेक्ट मन स्टैक से ही बनाए हुए हैं. एंड अभी ये प्लेसमेंट सीजन स्टार्ट हुआ ना, तो सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स ओपन तक नहीं किए हैं, क्योंकि कोई बोलता भी नहीं है ओपन करने को. एंड आई जस्ट फॉरगॉट के मैंने कहाँ कहाँ सेव कर रखे थे. एंड देयर आर. यस, इट विल टेक टाइम बट नॉट सो मच टाइम. मतलब उसमें भी सब कुछ पढ़ना नहीं होता है कि यू आर लर्निंग एवरीथिंग, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. मतलब यू जस्ट हैव टू लर्न ओनली व्हाट मैटर्स. कि मतलब जो एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए जो सिंपल चीजें चाहिए होती हैं, बस वही सीखो ना. पूरा पूरा क्यों सीखना तुम्हें? नो वन इज गोइंग टू आस्क यू. everything into it, right? नहीं पढ़ रहे सीरियसली, लाइक प्रोजेक्ट शोकेस ही नहीं करना होता। लाइक यू जस्ट हैव टू टॉक अबाउट योर प्रोजेक्ट, कि तुम्हारा प्रोजेक्ट क्या है, आइडिया क्या है, व्हाट द प्रॉब्लम्स यू फेस्ड, हाउ यू सॉल्व देम, दिस और दैट। और मतलब कुछ इंटरव्यूज में तो प्रोजेक्ट की बात ही नहीं हुई। नो वन आस्क्ड अबाउट माय प्रोजेक्ट, दैट इज व्हाई। तो इतने सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स हो गए हैं। टू डू ऐप इज नॉन, लेते हैं ना ब्रो। लाइक अभी 7th या 8th सेमेस्टर में देना होगा। ओके, दिस इज द एक्चुअल वर्किंग प्रोजेक्ट। जो मेरा रेंट मैनेजमेंट ऐप वाला जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो ये है। किससे पूछ रहा है? मुझसे? आप अभी किस सेमेस्टर में? आई मीन 7th सेमेस्टर राइट नाउ। ओके, दिस इज द प्रोजेक्ट। लेट मी शो यू। npm install and the npm one dash. This is my project. Now can you see it? Hey guys. Hello everyone. Can you see? ये इसका यूआई बहुत बेकार है, बट जो कॉन्सेप्ट है और जो इसका बैकएंड है वो पूरा लाइक रियल वर्ल्ड से रिलेटेड है। ये रेंट मैनेजमेंट ऐप है, जो पूरा मेरा आइडिया है। मेरे घर पे ना, मतलब आई हैव सम रूम्स जो हम किराएदारों को देते हैं। तो उनका जो रिकॉर्ड्स होता है ना, रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग होता है, उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आती है कि लाइक पेपर पे लिख के रखना पड़ता है कि किसने। अरे यार, ओके, वेट अ मिनट। ये क्या प्रॉब्लम है यार? ये जो टैब्स है ना ऊपर नीचे हो जाती हैं, दैट इज व्हाई। वीएस कोड को बंद करूंगा तब दिखेगा। ना इज इट विजिबल? अब दिख रहा है क्या? दिस इज माई एक्चुअल प्रोजेक्ट, जिस पे मैंने लाइक स्टार्टिंग से काम किया, जो मेरा खुद का आइडिया है। कि वी क्रिएटेड अ डैशबोर्ड जहाँ पे लाइक जो लैंडलॉर्ड्स है ना उनके लिए है, और जो टेनेंट्स है उसके लिए है। तो जो टेनेंट्स हैं वो अपना लाइक पेमेंट्स का रिकॉर्ड रख सकते हैं इस ऐप के थ्रू। कि लाइक मतलब उनने पेमेंट कर दिया उनके रेंट का वगैरह वगैरह। और जो लैंडलॉर्ड्स हैं वो अपनी प्रॉपर्टीज मैनेज कर सकते हैं। किसी के पास प्रॉपर्टी है, लाइक तुम्हारे पास बहुत सारी प्रॉपर्टी हैं अलग अलग जगह पे जो तुम किराए से देते हो। तो यू कैन ऐड न्यू प्रॉपर्टीज, जैसे कि अब मैं न्यू प्रॉपर्टी ऐड कर देता हूँ। प्रॉपर्टी का नाम लिख देता हूँ कोड विला। कोड विला। एंड एड्रेस लिख देते हैं भोपाल। एंड ऐड प्रॉपर्टी पे क्लिक करेंगे तो इट विल गेट एडेड। यहाँ पे ये अपडेट हो गया। वी कैन एडिट इट ऑल्सो। अब यहाँ पे डैशबोर्ड पे जाके वी कैन ऑल्सो ऐड टेनेंट्स। टेनेंट्स अपने किराएदार हैं। टेनेंट्स वाले बटन पर क्लिक करेंगे तो वी विल नेम इट नॉलेज फैक्ट लिख देते हैं। KNOW LEDG knowledge facts FACTS facts। अच्छा ठीक है, नॉलेज करते हैं, लास्ट नेम विल बी फैक्ट्स। ईमेल लिख देते हैं knowledge एट द रेट एनीथिंग, KNOWLEDG knowledge। और ये इसमें वैलिडेशन नहीं है क्योंकि लाइक इट वाज जस्ट अ प्रोटोटाइप, और यही प्रोजेक्ट मैंने रेज्यूम में डाल रखा है एक्चुअली, knowledge@gmail.com और वट एवर, एंड फोन नंबर एनीथिंग एट टेनेंट, इट इज एडेड। यहाँ पे दिख रहा है फोर्थ टेनेंट है, नॉलेज फैक्ट, और यहाँ पे पेमेंट्स का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है कि किसने कैसे पेमेंट किया, लैंडलॉर्ड का लाइक इस मंथ का कितना पेमेंट रिसीव किया, things like that. And so many people are watching. If you guys have not subscribed, please do like, share, and subscribe. This is the last thing I'm asking, and I will be ending the live stream now. And thank you so much for joining. Or it is late already. I have to sleep also. Knowledge fact is saying, bro, आपका resume दिखा सकते हो, आइडिया ले लेंगे थोड़ा। Bro, I can show you my resume, but not right now. अब मुझे स्ट्रीम एंड करनी है, यू कैन ज्वाइन मी टुमारो, और मेरा जो डिस्कॉर्ड वाला सर्वर है उसे ज्वाइन करना। आई विल शेयर माय रेज्यूम पीडीएफ इन पीडीएफ, ओके? डीएम मी देयर ऑन डिस्कॉर्ड, ओके? आई कांट शो इट ऑन लाइव स्ट्रीम, आई थिंक, ओके? मतलब मैं बताना नहीं चाहता हूँ, आई कैन शो इट, बट राइट नाउ आई डोंट वांट टू शो इट ऑन द लाइव स्ट्रीम, ओके? किसकी? लाइक आई कैन टेल माई, मतलब टेल अबाउट माई सेल्फ, मुझे लगता है मेरी तो लग जाएगी। 2 महीने पहले तक नहीं लगता था कि मेरी लगेगी, इसलिए मैंने रोते रोते ये सब स्टार्ट किया कि डेली कोडिंग करनी है, डेली डेली कोडिंग करनी है। तो थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आया, उसके बाद में अब लगता है कि एक कंपनी क्लियर हो जाएगी, उसके बाद में उससे अच्छी कंपनी क्लियर करनी है, और हार्ड वर्क करते रहना है, गिव अप नहीं करना है। बाकी तुम भी अभी स्टार्ट करोगे तो यू कैन ऑल्सो क्रैक एनी कंपनी। मैंने फोर्थ ईयर में पढ़ना स्टार्ट किया ब्रो, इमेजिन। बाकी टाइम आई वॉज जस्ट रोमिंग हियर एंड देयर, लिविंग माई लाइफ, मस्ती कर रहा था मैं बस। तो इफ आई कैन डू इट, ये लाइव चैट है, मेरे को कोई मैसेजेस दिख नहीं रहे हैं क्या? अच्छा गाइज, आई एम एंडिंग द स्ट्रीम, वी विल मीट टुमारो, एंड दिस इज अ सिंपल प्रोजेक्ट। और मैं मेरा वो जो पोर्टफोलियो वाला वेबसाइट है वो कल देख के फिगर आउट करके आऊंगा कि कहाँ गया वो, लाइक किस फोल्डर में है, वो मिल नहीं रहा मेरे को। तो आई विल शोकेस दैट प्रोजेक्ट ऑल्सो, एंड विल ट्राई टू डिप्लॉय इट। ये वाला जो प्रोजेक्ट है ना, ये तो डिप्लॉयड है यार, मैं भूल गया। मैं तुमको लोकल सर्वर पे रन करके दिखा रहा था यार, ये तो मैंने डिप्लॉय कर रखा है, रेंटी ऐप ऑन टेनेंट। किसी को भी ये इस लाइक प्रोजेक्ट का एक्सेस चाहिए, यू कैन click on this link and you can access this project. This is my own project, and I have deployed it also, I forgot. And one more project I have, that is thinkboard. Thinkboard, this is thinkboard। ये दोनों प्रोजेक्ट्स डिप्लॉयड हैं। अगर मेरे से कोई इंटरव्यूअर पूछता भी है कि तुम्हारा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाओ, तो आई कैन शो देम दिस लिंक वेयर दे कैन एक्सेस माय प्रोजेक्ट, राइट? इजंट इट क्रेजी? देखा, वो लोकल सर्वर पे था इसलिए यहाँ पे अपडेट नहीं हुआ, बट अभी ये एकदम लाइव प्रोजेक्ट है। यू कैन क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक एंड अपडेट योर नेम्स। सब लोग जाके अपना टेनेंट नेम ऐड करके आओ, जो कोई भी देख रहा है। मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना स्ट्रीम में? लेट अस टेस्ट द वेबसाइट, और सब लोग पेमेंट कर देना डॉलर्स में। आर यू गाइज लिसनिंग और यू आर गॉन? एंड दिस इज माय अनदर प्रोजेक्ट, मनस्टैक सीखते हुए बनाया जो थिंक बोर्ड नोट टेकिंग ऐप। यहाँ पे कोई भी नोट लिखना है उसका टाइटल लिख दो, कोडिक्यूल्स प्रोजेक्ट showcase. Today I was sharing my projects on the live stream and created a note. And the note is created. Here it is. And I can also delete it. My first note, it is deleted. And these pop-ups are also there. तो ये सारी चीजें हैं, कुछ कुछ टेलविंड सीएसएस और कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज का यूज करके बनाया। दिस इज ऑल्सो सिंपल, बट ये डिप्लॉयड है, तो ये एक खास बात है इसकी कि ये डिप्लॉयड है, राइट। आर यू गाइस गोइंग देयर? एडिंग टेनेंट में क्या एरर आ रहा है? लाइक मुझे क्यों नहीं आ रहा? ऐड टेनेंट पे क्लिक किया, यहाँ पे नेम डाला हर्षित, लेट्स पुश इट। ये तो प्रॉब्लम हो गया। हो गया। अभी कोई एरर नहीं आ रहा है ब्रो। तुमने तुमने जो, देखो मैं बताता हूँ, आर यू देयर? सेम खान, तुमने ना पहली बार ऐड किया होगा तो वो ऐड हो गया, उसके बाद में तुम दोबारा ट्राई कर रहे हो सेम डिटेल्स के साथ। ट्राई करो कुछ नए नाम के साथ। ओके, ट्राई विद अ न्यू नेम, लाइक न्यू नेम email.com, email@gmail.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 at tenant. Now it is getting added. It is working fine bro। मतलब उसमें कोई एरर आया था, वो बड़ी मुश्किल से फिक्स किया था मैंने, but I know that it is working. So this is one project, this is another, and this was it. So okay, this was it for today, guys. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys can join me any day. I live stream every single day, and I started the series only for consistency and making building habit of solving DSA problems every single day, and it was really nice. And thank you, same F2V and other people for joining Ganox, Knowledge Fact, and everyone who were interacting and really looked into the project. Thank you for joining, and see you guys tomorrow. Join me there in the live stream at night at around 7:30 p.m. I will start early tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye. Are you guys still watching? I'm ending the stream, okay? Bye bye. Good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.